Has 2020 sunk your DJ business? Did your plans for the year go up in flames? Yeah, me too. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Joe Bunn, and with everything you can say about 2020, there's one thing that's changed for certain, and that is selling our services. And if we're gonna make it to 2021, we're gonna have to level up. So today, I'm gonna talk to you about how to sell your services using Zoom. If you need help with your DJ business or want to learn more about becoming a mobile DJ, subscribe to this channel. We're gonna post videos every single week. Again, guys, my name is Joe Bunn. I'm the founder of Bunn DJ Company and also the DJ's Vault, which is a library of information available for mobile DJs just like yourself. Speaking of the DJ's Vault, one of our members booked a ton of shows during this pandemic, and the strategy he used, I'm gonna show you right now. Okay guys, let's get started. Here are 5 tips for selling over Zoom. So the first thing you're gonna do is sign up for Zoom, and then go ahead and download the app as well. The free version is great, but I use the paid version myself. Then go ahead and get familiar with using this app. You can obviously send a link to your clients so that they can join you on the meeting, but the main thing you're gonna wanna do here is just like anything else that you do in your sales game, practice, practice, practice. Practice on your spouse, practice on another one of your DJs. Make sure to run a practice meeting before you do anything else. Another app you can partner up with Zoom is called Calendly. This is a great way for you to schedule your consultations with your couples. Here's a pro tip. I usually schedule my consultations on the same day of the week. This keeps me very client focused and dialed in on that day being a sales day. Before you go live, make sure you have a quiet environment. Also, make sure that the background in your home or your office isn't too busy. A white wall is great. If you're lucky like me, you can paint a wall in your office green. This is chroma key paint here. Or you can just go on Amazon, Google green screen, and you can pull up basically a $30 version with a stand and put that behind you. The beauty of the green screen is you can do stuff like this. And that's super easy to change the background if you have a green screen. You just go under Zoom, Preferences, Background, and you can make background whatever you want. During these Zoom consultations, I would dress like you normally dress for an in-person consultation. Maybe wear your company branded polo, of course wear pants, even though probably people can't see your lower half, but just dress professional like you would if you were meeting face to face. Honestly guys, you don't need a lot of fancy equipment to pull off a really good Zoom meeting. I think the cameras on your laptop are gonna be fine. The microphone on the laptop is probably gonna be fine. The one key thing you need to do is make sure that you have a ring light. Again, on Amazon, they're probably $30. Just go in the search bar and type in ring light. Make sure to put that ring light right in your face and make sure that you're not lit behind you because then you just become a silhouette. You gotta realize folks, by this point in the pandemic, people are zoomed out. They've been on Zoom for hours and hours and hours and days and days and days. So make yourself stand out, light yourself up, sound good, look good, stand out from the competition. Step number 2, create a sales presentation. The best way to walk your couples through your offerings is to create a really compelling Keynote or PowerPoint presentation. When talking about sales, this is the #1 recommendation I give to the DJ's Vault members. I'll be completely honest with you guys, we've booked well into the 7 figures of DJ business using this Keynote or PowerPoint presentation. This thing should be short and simple, maybe 15 slides tops, and take up about 20 minutes of your total consult time. Not only is the point of this to keep things concise and short and to the point, but it really answers their questions before they even get a chance to ask them. I wouldn't try and DIY this thing, guys. I would either hire a local designer or use something like Canva. Whichever you decide to do, make sure you're on brand. So check your colors, your fonts, and make sure that they match your business card, which matches your website, and so on and so forth. And as always, make sure to include really good, powerful images, lots of energy. Photos and video clips are crucial. Once you get your presentation dialed in, just practice, practice, practice it. You want this thing to feel more like a conversation, not like a lecture. If you have a multi-op DJ business, all of your DJs are going to use this presentation. It keeps them on track, on brand, and most importantly, it allows you, the owner, not to have to do all the sales consultations yourself, but only meet with the clients that you're gonna do. Side note, if you need help creating a sales presentation or improving your current one, stick around till the end of this. Like I mentioned at the beginning, guys, doing a Zoom meeting is a lot different than meeting face to face. The beauty of it is, using the PowerPoint or the Keynote presentation takes some of the focus off you. You can go back and forth to your face or the slides, and it takes the pressure off the DJ. Now remember, prospective couples are most certainly meeting with other DJ companies, right? So stick around to the end of this video and I'm gonna give you a bonus tip on how to wow them. Step 3, prepare for the consultation. Before you even start the consultation, make sure you have it in here or on a sticky note in front of you, the couple's names, the wedding date, and the location. Listen, I know that sounds a little silly and probably like common sense, but there's nothing like starting a meeting and those being the first questions you ask. It looks sloppy. How are they gonna trust you on the day of their wedding if you can't even get that right today? Another tip, before you go live on Zoom, make sure everything is cleaned up. And what do I mean by that? Make sure you only have open the tabs that are appropriate for this meeting, if you know what I mean. Step number 4, getting to know your couple. It's hard enough to get to know people in a face-to-face meeting, much less on Zoom, so don't feel like you have to stick so much to the PowerPoint or the Keynote presentation. Take some time to deviate from the slides and get to know these people. Some good icebreaker questions are, how did you meet? Do you guys like the same music? The last time you saw a DJ, what did you love about him? What did you hate about him? Stuff like that. As you ask these questions, really listen and retain their answers in your head because you can sprinkle them in throughout the presentation. For example, the guy likes Ozzy Osbourne and she likes Lil Wayne. Tell them how, as a DJ, you can blend these two together during the dance segments. So once you get to the end of the presentation, the only thing left to do at that point is to gather anything that you don't have in terms of contact information for them. So most of that stuff is going to be on the original inquiry. But if you need their address, grab that. If you're gonna grab maybe their social handles, grab that. All the stuff that goes on what we call here at Bunn DJ Company, the meeting recap sheet. The final step is obviously to ask for the sale. I basically say something as simple as, can I send you guys a contract? The DJs that work for me say, hey, can Joe send you a contract? Really easy. And to be frank, guys, the answer is pretty much always yes. We give couples a week from the time that they meet with us to the time that they make a decision, but most of them only need less than 24 hours. Listen, if you're a little more aggressive, you can ask them to sign right there on the spot. It's really what kind of a salesman you are. Step number 5, follow up. I am shocked at the number of DJs working today that don't follow up. You can either do this manually or automated like we do through a company called DJ Event Planner. That's djeventplanner.com. If you want to see a sample of the emails that we use, check out the link below. You guys remember that bonus tip I was talking about earlier? This is it. Ready? Go to Bonjoro, Bonjoro. I'll put a link down below. This is awesome. It allows you to create a custom video message to your couple and send it to them. Even see when they open it, they can even respond to it right there inside Bonjoro. It's beautiful. So for example, if I met with a couple right now and they left, an hour later, I would send them a Bonjoro that said something like, hey Dave and Susie, it was so great meeting with you guys today. I sincerely hope you'll book me to DJ your wedding. We're gonna rock it next August. Simple, easy, effective. Bonjoro. So at the end of the day, the secret to selling over Zoom is that Keynote or PowerPoint presentation, hands down. How do I know it works? Because every DJ that works for Bunn DJ Company all across this great United States uses it. And also, remember when I talked about the DJ's Vault earlier? A ton of those guys use it too, and they tell me that they love it. I want to give you guys access to it. We call it the Wedding Sales Machine. The link is right down below. Also, be sure to check out my automated email templates and tons of other videos below on how to book clients. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you like this video. Make sure you comment on the video. Also, if you want to check out the DJ's Vault, it's thedjsvault.com, or you can find us on Facebook as well. Thanks again.